Are you just overwhelmed because you're doing so much for other people and you're chasing your dreams of success that you just don't have time for the things that are important? Well, let's change that. That's a terrible feeling, that sense of powerlessness and helplessness, and that life is running you and you have absolutely no impact or say in how your life is going. And the first thing to recognize is the science is now showing that the old model of being a grinder and, being a workaholic actually is very detrimental. We get less done, we make more mistakes, we're less effective, and that's why professional athletes, they're changing the whole model. Remember, they used to just grind them in the ground, wouldn't even give them water, as part of being tough. And, if you're going to make it, you got to be tough. Well, they're discovering the same thing applies to business, every aspect of our life. Our brain and body needs time to recuperate, to absorb the lessons that we're learning. Our brain needs rest and sleep. That's all dreams are, is us processing everything we learned that day. We need to give it that space. So that old-fashioned model of being a grinder and workaholic is incredibly detrimental to us. We will slow our process. It'll take us twice as long. We'll make more mistakes. So that's the first tip to recognize, is challenge that old belief of I'm guilty or I'm bad. I'm not good enough unless I'm working 70 hours a day and constantly doing something, and that's the only way to succeed. It's actually not true. I mean, sure, you'll do well, but it's going to take you twice as long and be more difficult. So how do you switch out of that? What are the ways to do that? Well, I'm going to give you 3 tips to do that. It's real simple things you can do immediately that will lower that overwhelm and empower you, okay? The first thing is really start investing in yourself, because if you're so busy making everyone else a priority, and even chasing success is about making others a priority, is switch into making yourself the priority. And so make one request for help, one request, because when we're such a hard driver, we tend to think, I can't ever ask for help. I got to do it all on my own. Well, that's part of what will help us with the overwhelm and get our power back, is we have been too self-reliant. And so think of something in your life, just simple, just like, hey, can you make this phone call for me? Can you just ask somebody to take something off your plate? Now, I know a lot of us hard drivers are control freaks and we don't want to let go of it, but, challenge yourself. Let, something that isn't very significant off your plate. Give someone else responsibility for that. That will lessen some of the weight on you. The second thing is reward yourself. My God, you've been working your tail off. You're doing all this stuff for other people. What's a treat for you? Like, do you like ice cream? Is there a certain restaurant or food, or maybe, there's a little outfit or something? Like for me, I'd go buy a suit, but it doesn't have to be something expensive. It can be something simple. You stop and get gas, run inside, get your favorite candy bar or favorite fruit, whatever it is. Treat yourself. You deserve it. You've been working your tail off. You've been making everyone else a priority, grinding yourself away. Give yourself some grace. Reward yourself. My God, just step back and go, damn it, I deserve it. I've been grinding away at this. I'm going to give myself just a little bit of treat and a little acknowledgement that I'm doing the best I can. And finally, self-care. And what I mean by self-care is something that is purely for us, that just fills our tank. So maybe it's going to get a massage. If you're a woman, it's pedicure, manicure. Like, you just want to be doted on and taken care of by somebody else. And it just fills your soul. And, a nice massage or something like that. Buy yourself some flowers, maybe. Now, men, maybe, I buy myself flowers, but I know most men, that's not kind of the normal thing. So schedule a golf lesson. Maybe there's I love fly fishing. Schedule something with a guide, get a fly fishing guide, or just go on a hike. What is it? A bike ride. What are things that work for you? Go out and chop wood. Sometimes, the physical stuff for me is just a great break, just to shut my mind off and do something physical and sweat. That's really why I play tennis. I don't care if I win or lose or how it goes. I just want to sweat and breathe hard. It's self-care for me. So 3 tips and a bonus. 1, Challenge your belief system. The grinder mentality, science proves it no longer is in our best benefit. 2, ask for help. Make a request. 3, reward yourself. Give yourself some credit. And number 4, go do something, self-care. Just fill your tank back up. Just doing that will create some space in your life so you don't feel so powerless and overwhelmed. And you can get back to conquering the world, feeling joy, excitement, happiness, to take on everything that you're taking on. So just leave me your comments. That would be a great thing. Whatever you do out of those 3 things, leave a comment. I did this, I bought myself this, or, got this candy bar or whatever it was. Comment. Let us all celebrate your success and how you rewarded yourself today, okay? All right, I hope you all are having a great day. Take care.